Hello YouTubers, Terry Stevens here again with another video on how to do your virtual memory. Now, when we talk about virtual memory, we're actually talking about random access memory and how to set it. Especially if you're a gamer, if you like to game, you're going to need more paging files in order for some things to work. And a simple basic rule of thumb is to take your virtual memory and times it by 1.5, set your paging files. And what I mean by that is to take the properties here. I'm using Windows 7 Home Premium. It is my favorite operating system. And then you go to Advanced, make sure it's on Advanced. I was recently in here, so mine's already on Advanced. Go to Performance and Settings. And then you want to go to Advanced for this too. And here it says virtual memory. Mine says 6,144 megabytes. This should only be 6,000. Mine's more because I just find the extra useful. 1 gigabyte is 1,024 megabytes. And the basic rule of thumb for setting your paging is to take, so when you do your paging files, it's like you use 1,000 megabytes to equal 1 gigabyte. And that's how some people do it. I just used the 1,024. But anyway, say you just used 1,000, so it's going to be 4,000. You're going to times that by 1.5. Hold on, I did that wrong. Times 1.5 is going to be 6,000. And if you add the 24 to it, like I did, you're going to get 4 times. $4,096. You're going to times that by 1.5, and you're going to come out with what I came out with, which is 6,144. And you basically take that number and you set it in as your initial size and your maximum size. You hit set and then you hit OK. And like I said before, the basic rule of thumb is 1.5 times your virtual memory size. If you have 4 gigabytes, 4,000. If you want to add the extra 24 gigabytes onto that, 4 gigabytes would be 4,096. 1 gigabyte, 1,024. And the basic rule of thumb, it's simple. The paging files help you open other files. Like here I have Mabinogi. Yes, I'm a computer science major. This is programming logic and design. I'm not going to go into my password and everything, but before I set it to its actual size, I do believe it was only on like 3,000 something paging size. I can't remember, and I couldn't really open this game at all. But since I set the paging file size to its recommended file size, I was able to open the game. I was able to open other things that was really slow to open before. And it just makes access a whole lot easier. Okay, anyway. Sorry about that. I've been going to Stephen Seneca College for a while now. I like it. They're an accredited college, very good college. Got pretty decent grades. I mean, I do have one C. Most of my grades are A's and B's. Computer science isn't really that hard yet. It's going to get harder, I believe. I actually was in the computer science field before. I did some IT service work for some different companies. Actually 2 different companies. And I wanted to be an IT technical officer, so I chose computer science with Steven Seneger. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do there. They have accounting, they have business. What you can do is endless. I mean, it's really great. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always send me a message, comment below. I do believe I gave my email address in one other video. That might have been a mistake, but you know what? Hey, email address is terrylstevens@hotmail.com. And have a good rest of your day.